Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
We're heading for some dangerously cold temperatures in the valley overnight and into tomorrow. The sign you see there says 9 below, but we may be heading even lower. The extreme cold is also prompting an emergency executive order from Minnesota Governor Mark Dayton. The order extends hours of service for workers who transport fuel for heating homes, farms, and businesses across the state. For what we can expect tonight and into the new year, let's send it over to Hutch for the very latest. Hutch.
Christine, serious and dangerous cold is expected to last right through the weekend, and many of you who want to go out for celebratory reasons on New Year's Eve can expect mighty cold weather to continue. A wind chill warning is in effect right through New Year's with, look at this, 40 to 60 degree below zero wind chill values and air temperatures that will be pretty unsavory as well. Already approaching 20 below along and north of Highway 2. Down to the south, it's pretty chilly. Detroit Lakes right now 17 below, 12 below in Fargo-Moorhead. Factor in the wind, and here's a look at current wind chills. And look at this, already 50 below or so up near Langdon, and it is going to be a very brutal night. Now, the coldest of the air arrives for the weekend, overnight tonight and again on Sunday morning. However, look at these temperatures. We're expecting highs in the 10 to 20 below category for your day tomorrow. And it does look like we'll see wind chill values that will approach 60 below on Saturday night as well. Now, there's a little bit of warm up for you folks heading out for the big celebrations. Here's your New Year's Eve forecast. That's right. You'll be counting down, hopefully indoors, as I will be. And look at these temperatures at about midnight, 15 below. New Year's Day, though, a little better. 2 degrees, and that's above zero, and that is for Fargo. So there will be some improvement once we get into the new year, but it's only modest improvement.
We'll take anything we can get, though.
So will I.
All right, thanks, Hutch. And to make sure that you have the Valley News Live Storm Team Weather app, that way you can keep up with the weather anytime, anywhere. You'll get the latest forecasts and conditions so you're able to plan your day. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store and download it for free. Authorities have cleared the scene of a crash on I-94 that caused some major traffic problems in the westbound lanes in Moorhead earlier tonight. It happened around 8 o'clock, and it took crews over half an hour to get traffic moving again. Now, there's no word yet on any injuries or how many vehicles were involved, but we'll be sure to update you on our website. Cold weather and lots of snow can mean big roofing problems for some homeowners. Ice dams occur when warm air in the attic melts snow on the roof, and then that water freezes. Getting rid of ice dams can not only be risky, but also expensive. On average, it can cost up to $5,000. If ice dams do form and you find yourself having to tackle them, you can try de-icing pellets to clear ice or roof rake to clear snow from the roof. Make sure your attic has proper ventilation and insulation. That does include exhaust in the roof line and intake vents in the soffit or eaves area. 12 to 13 inches of insulation is recommended. Are your children vaccinated? A Minnesota state lawmaker is pushing for a new law requiring parents to see a physician before opting out of vaccinating their kids. Across the river, health officials are adding to the ones being required for children in North Dakota. Valley News Team's Ashley Holcomb explains why these shots are making some parents think twice.
We need kids to be vaccinated to help protect those who are unable to be vaccinated, to protect young infants and the elderly from these types of infectious diseases.
Vaccines are meant to prevent diseases, but for varying reasons, some choose to pass on the shot. Dr. Mike Jorgensen works in chiropractic health and believes there's too many immunizations.
The mandatory current schedules of vaccinations, I think they've gone way overboard.
Some parents feel like there's too many vaccines. Some parents are concerned about the ingredients in vaccines. Others just really feel like their child doesn't need vaccines at all.
Starting this new year, the North Dakota Department of Health is making changes to their vaccine requirements. All children attending childcare must have the hepatitis B vaccine. And in the new school year, every high school junior and senior needs the second dose of the meningitis vaccination. But how can you trust vaccines?
Vaccines are the most well-tested medications that exist in the United States. So we feel really confident that they're safe, that they're appropriate, and we recommend vaccinating all kids on schedule.
So before a decision is made, parents need all the information possible.
I think it's important for parents to be able to have that conversation with someone who's very knowledgeable about the risks and benefits of vaccines.
In Fargo, Ashley Holcomb, Valley News Live.
North Dakota's kindergartner immunization rates have increased since the 2015-2016 school year. That was from 91% to 94%. A program through the CDC is setting a goal to have at least 95% of kindergartners fully immunized by 2020. It's a scene of an explosion yesterday in southwestern Minnesota. It ignited into flames early this morning. Numerous fire crews worked throughout the day to contain the fire. Around 5 a.m., a call went out to that grain elevator in Northrop, which was on fire. This is less than a day after grain dust ignited, causing an explosion at the facility. Crews worked through the afternoon to contain the flames and put out hot spots. The next step is to tear down the structure. The debris from the explosion caused damage to several nearby houses, businesses, and vehicles. 3 employees were treated on the scene for minor injuries. East Grand Forks is getting body cameras for its officers, but there's some controversy about when they should be used. The Minnesota Chiefs of Police Association says officers shouldn't look at body cam footage before filing out official reports. That's because doing so could damage their credibility. Additionally, the BCA has asked officers not to watch body cam footage after officer-involved shootings. But the police chief in East Grand Forks says it's a resource he wants his department to use.
I tend to err on the side of allowing the officers to recall the situation. Memory isn't perfect, especially if it's in a traumatic situation, and sometimes that video can help spark your recollection of the situation a little bit more accurately.
There's a public meeting on January 9th where you can voice your opinion about the proposed policy. We also have a link about the policy on our website. For that, click on this story at valleynewslive.com. Well, get ready to eat more chicken. Fargo residents won't have to wait much longer before they can get their fill. That's because the new Chick-fil-A, located at 4100 13th Avenue South near the West Acres Mall in Fargo, is set to open January 18th of next year. A post went up on the Chick-fil-A West Acres Twitter account confirming the opening date. The new restaurant is taking the place of TGI Fridays, which closed in 2015. The dangers of frostbite become as real as ever in this extreme cold. We'll tell you what signs to look out for, still to come. And before you make those New Year's Eve plans, we'll tell you how much you might end up spending on the holiday.